What's up, guys? It's Peak Reacts, and today I'm going to give you everything you need to know about William Byron, the new guy in the 24 car. When you think of the 24 car, you think of Jeff Gordon, a man who dominated the sport for nearly 2 decades and amassed over 85 wins. Once Gordon retired in 2015, Chase Elliott took over the 24 car for a while. But then in 2018, William Byron, the rookie, took over the 24 car. So let's look back on Byron and how he got to the NASCAR Cup Racing Series. Byron became interested in racing when he was 6 years old after seeing a stock car race on television and attended Martinsville in 2006. He began racing on the iRacing simulator as a teenager and got over 100 wins and almost 300 top fives in online competition. We saw during this quarantine break when NASCAR focused on iRacing, William Byron was a very good competitor as he won 3 straight iRacing races during the quarantine before we jumped back into racing this summer. Once Byron found his true love for racing, they explored how he could start racing in real cars. In 2015, he signed with the NASCAR K&N Pro Series East by H. Scott Motorsports with Justin Marks, and his sponsorship was Liberty University, which is where he attends school and is still his sponsor to this day. Byron jumped at this opportunity and was successful from the beginning. He finished in 7th in his first career race at New Smyrna Speedway and won the second race of his career when he raced at Greenville Pickens Speedway. He continued his success throughout the whole year and ended up winning 4 races that year and won the series championship. He was very successful that in 2015 on October 29th, Kyle Busch Motorsports announced that Byron would run a full-time schedule in the team's number 9 Toyota Tundra in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series during the 2016 season. Unlike his fast start in the K&N Pro Series, he started out very slow. He crashed on the final lap at Daytona to finish 13th in his first race and finished 32nd at Atlanta after blowing an engine in his second race. He would get his first top 3 and top 10 in the Truck Series after finishing a strong 3rd at Martinsville. Byron would go on to win his first Truck Series race at Kansas in May after avoiding Ben Rhodes and Johnny Sauter's crash on the last lap of the race, and then his success skyrocketed. He took a second race win in Texas in June, and then followed that up with a win at Iowa. He won yet again at Kentucky to propel him to first in points. He followed up that with a win at Pocono, breaking the Camping World Truck Series record for most wins by a rookie. The previous mark was held by Kurt Busch during the 2000 season with 4 wins.
That's a new rookie record in the Truck Series. William Byron does it again.
When it came to the playoffs, Byron won the first race of the round of 8 at New Hampshire, but had engine failure in his last race of the round of 6 at Phoenix, which cost him a chance at the championship. Overall, it was a very successful year for him, and he won Rookie of the Year. On August 18, 2016, Byron reached another milestone on his way to the top flight of NASCAR. He and Hendrick Motorsports announced that they had signed a multi-year driver agreement, with Byron running full-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, driving the number 9 car. This was the year Byron proved his talent, and proved that he should be in the top flight of NASCAR with the best of the best. He won his first career Xfinity Series race at Iowa. He went on to win the next week at Daytona in an overtime finish, which was one of the races of the season. Byron also won at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which would be his 3rd Xfinity victory of his career. He would add a 4th win when the series visited Phoenix, and that win helped place Byron among the 4 drivers eligible to race for the series championship at Homestead Miami Speedway. And in the final race at Homestead, Byron held off his championship 4 teammate Elliott Sadler in the final laps to win the 2017 NASCAR Xfinity Cup Series. And that moment proved that he should move up to the top flight. And finally, the moment came for the youngster. On August 9, 2017, Hendrick Motorsports announced William Byron would be the new replacement for Casey Kane in the number 5 car, while continuing current sponsorship with Axalta Coating Systems and Liberty University. However, 20 days later, Hendrick announced Byron would instead drive the number 24 car, while Chase Elliott would move to a rebranded number 9 car. Byron inherited Kane's number 5 team and had Chad Knaus come over as crew chief duties for the 24 car in 2019. Byron had a very successful rookie year as he won Rookie of the Year honors, becoming the 2nd driver next to Eric Jones to win Rookie of the Year in all 3 national series. And then the year when Byron broke open as a mainstay name in the NASCAR Cup Series. Byron started the 2019 season on a strong note as he won the pole of the Daytona 500, heading a Hendrick lockout of the first 2 rows. His consistency in the regular season landed him in the playoffs later in the year for the first time in his career. Byron finished 6th at the Charlotte Roval to advance to the round of 12. However, he was eliminated after the round of 12 after the Kansas race. But a great season that led him to the playoffs and advanced him to the next round proved that William Byron is a mainstay with the Hendrick Motorsports. He improved on his success in 2019 and even won Duel 2 at the 2020 Blue-Green Vacations Duels, which was his first career Cup win. The future looks bright for the 24 car. William Byron is an extremely talented racer that has won the championship in the Xfinity Series and has proven his worth so far in the top flight. He's got a great crew chief in Chad Knaus who has 7 championships under his belt, so he's got great guidance. William Byron looks to be a mainstay in NASCAR and should be a force to be reckoned with in the future. Now here's just a couple cool facts about Byron. He's the younger brother of 2 children and he was born in Charlotte, North Carolina. He graduated from Liberty University, who is still his sponsor to the day, in 2016. He's also dating Ryan Blaney's younger sister, which is very funny because they are obviously competitors in the NASCAR Cup Series. And the best part about it, Byron is a Christian. Byron said, "I feel like I'm racing with God's plan for me, so I can spread my faith through the racing garage and with race fans." That's why it's been so special. William Byron, a great role model, a great talent, and hopefully a force to be reckoned with in the future. So that's going to do it for the video. That's everything you need to know about William Byron and how he made his way up to the NASCAR Cup Series. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop me a like and subscribe if you enjoy NASCAR content, because I'm going to be dropping more of it in the future. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe and like, as I just said, and that'll be it, guys. Peace.